Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus urges the young people to make up their mind and dream to bring positive change in the country. Constitution Reform Commission will begin dialogues with the stakeholders next week, says head of the commission. Month-long special services begin in income tax offices. 15 lakh taxpayers will submit returns online this year, hopes NBR. Karnafuli Tunnel incurs loss of hundreds of crores of taka instead of making profits in the first year, as massive embezzlement reported in the mega project, says authorities concerned. 7 swing states to determine US presidency in the upcoming election, with Kamala leading in Trump's strongholds, reveals public opinion polls. And New Zealand whitewash India, beating the hosts by 25 runs in the third and final test in Mumbai. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is News at 10 on BTV and BTV World. I am Imtiaz Ahmed Siddiqui. You just heard the headlines. Let's move on to the detailed stories. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus has urged the young people to make up their mind and dream to bring a positive change in the country. The Chief Advisor made the call when the officers of the National Defence Corps and the Armed Forces War Corps met him at his office today as part of the Corps curriculum. Commandant of National Defence College, Lieutenant General Mohammad Shaheen ul Haq, was present during the meeting. 95 officers, including 33 foreigners, are participating in the National Defence Corps and 55 officers in the Armed Forces War Corps. The Chief Advisor greeted the members of NDC and AFWC Corps and wished them success. Professor Yunus said that every government in the world has a defence ministry. Literally, it is war ministry, but there is no peace ministry. If your aim is peace, should you not have a peace ministry? He questioned.
As a preparation for build peace. If your aim is peace, shouldn't you have a peace ministry? But instead, you have the war ministry. And you give everything to make it strong. Because your future, your country, your people need to protect themselves against attack. I said, okay, I don't want to say that you don't have war ministry. Have both ministries, a peace ministry and a war ministry, if that's what will make you happy. I would rather feel there should be only peace ministry, no war ministry. So all dedication is on peace, not on war. This is a question for all of us. When you go to war, it's a specific time, it begins, it's a specific time, it ends. But the war that we are having against the planet is a continuous process. We keep on destroying this planet. We have created a wrong civilization, self-destructive civilization. Things we do every day, every moment is destroying this planet. So I tell the young people, don't listen to old people. They created a wrong world for you. You create the right world so that this planet survives, thrives, and be a happy world. And you can make it. This generation of young people is the most powerful generation of young people ever born on this planet. If you dream, it will happen. If you don't dream, it will never happen. Bangladesh stands as a testament to the potential of a nation committed to peace, prosperity and progress. In an era marked by unprecedented challenges and opportunities, it is crucial to acknowledge that the world is even more complex and interconnected. I would like to request you to continue your quest for knowledge. I am confident that through your leadership, you will provide fresh impetus to our quest for development.
Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus has sought Indonesia's support for Bangladesh's membership in ASEAN and also urged the Southeast Asian country to create more opportunities for Bangladeshi business. The Chief Advisor made the call when the Indonesian ambassador to Bangladesh, Heru Hartanto Sabolo, paid him a farewell visit at his office in Dhaka today. The Chief Advisor told the ambassador that he hoped that Indonesia will help Bangladesh get the membership of ASEAN. This is very important for us, he added. The Chief Advisor told the ambassador that he also discussed the issue with Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim during the latter's recent visit to Bangladesh, as the country is set to assume the chair of ASEAN in January. Ambassador Subolo conveyed his country's support for Bangladesh's interim government and said that Indonesia would closely follow Bangladesh's application to become an ASEAN member. The Chief Advisor also urged Indonesia to enroll more Bangladeshi students in their universities, hire more Bangladeshi doctors, and import pharmaceutical items from Bangladesh. Ambassador Subolo promised to work on increasing business cooperation between Bangladesh and Indonesia. The Chief Advisor congratulated new Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto on his assuming of office and invited him to visit Bangladesh at a convenient time. Non-resident ambassador of Finland to Bangladesh, Kimmo Ladevirta, called on Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus at his office in Dhaka today. The meeting discussed about the student-led mass revolution, the interim government's reform initiatives, trade, investment, and regional geopolitical issues. The ambassador expressed his government's full support to the Professor Yunus-led interim government and desire to contribute to the country's reforms. Ambassador Ladevirta said that the Finnish government would grant €1 million for the Rohingyas in Bangladesh. Professor Yunus spoke about the student revolution and the work of the reform commissions and people's aspirations from his government. He said reserves are growing and the government has started making international payments without digging into the foreign currency reserves. Chief Advisor's Deputy Press Secretary Azad Mojumdar briefed reporters at the Foreign Service Academy this evening. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam and Deputy Press Secretary Apurbo Jahangir were present. Azad Mojumdar said Finland wants to increase investment more in Bangladesh and assured of extending support to the country's reforms. Replying to a question about bringing back the siphoned money, Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said the government is working with utmost importance to bring back the siphoned money. Constitutional Reforms Commission will start holding discussion with the stakeholders from next week. Chief of the Constitutional Reforms Commission, Professor Dr. Ali Riaz, made the disclosure at a press conference at LD Hall of the Parliament. He informed that the Reform Commission will not include people, organizations and institutions which were involved with the killing directly in the July-August student people upsurge. Secretaries and senior secretaries of the government could not work independently as the administration was kept hostage for long during Awami regime. Secretaries and senior secretaries informed this at a meeting with the White Paper Formulation Committee at NEC Conference Room at Sherebangla Nagar in the capital today. Briefing newsmen after the meeting, Dr. Debapriyo Bhattacharya, Chief of the White Paper Formation Committee, said that looting process was on in the name of development for the last 15 years. The month-long special services have started in tax offices today. The interim government is hopeful that as many as 15 lakh taxpayers will submit tax returns online this year. NBR is encouraging submission of returns online from home. Online submission of returns for government employees was made compulsory in Dhaka North and South, Ghazipur and Naranganj city corporations. The National Board of Revenue (NBR) has decided not to organize income tax fair this year too, like that of previous years since 2020 following the coronavirus pandemic. A month-long comprehensive tax service delivery program has begun across the country, aiming to foster a tax culture, increase tax awareness and gain the trust and confidence of respected taxpayers. The chairman of the National Board of Revenue NBR, Mohammad Abdul Rahman Khan, said this at a press conference marking Income Tax Information Service Month 2024 at Rajaswa Bhavan in Dhaka today. The NBR chairman said it is now mandatory for all government officials and employees under Dhaka North and South, Narayanganj and Ghazipur city corporations, officials and employees of all scheduled banks, mobile phone operators and some multinational companies to submit tax returns online. Abdul Rahman Khan also said all the taxpayers of the country are being encouraged to submit e-return and pay their income tax online. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has urged the government to create congenial environment for election soon. He made the call at a discussion marking the 5th death anniversary of Sadiq Hussain Khoka, freedom fighter and former mayor of undivided Dhaka City Corporation in the capital today. Among others, BNP Standing Committee member Mirza Abbas, members of Chairperson's Advisory Council Abdul Salam and Abdul Halim and party's International Affairs Committee member Ishraq Hussain were present. Presided over by BNP leader Rafiqul Alam Mojnu, the meeting was also attended by central and city unit leaders. Addressing the meeting organized by BNP South City Unit, Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir called upon the party leaders and workers to refrain from any activities that may tarnish the image of the party. He also urged the partymen to work unitedly to make BNP stronger. And now international news.